our working group has spent the last 4 years putting together the current watershed report card. It's a big group of people with a lot of external expertise that we're very lucky to have in Muskoka. We use the district's water quality program for a lot of the information, but also scientists from the area and citizen scientists on all of the various volunteer lake monitoring programs. So that's what goes into the report card, and it comes out roughly every 4 years.
The health overall is relatively good. However, there are some vulnerabilities that we are seeing across the watershed, some of which include calcium concentrations in lakes in the northern area of the watershed are on the decline, and what that means is that our zooplankton are not getting enough nutrients to grow, and these zooplankton are very vital to our lakes because they keep our lakes clean by eating algae, and they supply food to younger fish, so that those zooplankton we can have numerous effects on our lakes. Another vulnerability that we are seeing are fragmentation in the southern region of the watershed, and this is primarily where there's more development, which go hand in hand. And then another huge vulnerability that we're seeing is invasive species establishment and spread throughout the watershed, particularly Phragmites, spiny water flea, and Japanese knotweed across the entire district or across the entire watershed. And one way to really eradicate this is to report your sightings to EDMAPS.
The other important point, I think, is that the watershed, the communities and our population really depend on the watershed resources for our economy, our standard of living, our tourism industry, and I think for those reasons it really behooves us to sort of be trying to build some of the watershed science information into some of our socioeconomic decisioning and that. So hopefully this is a tool that allows some of that dialogue to happen.
One really good how to start would be check out the report card, check out the story map online. We do provide a lot of opportunities how you can get started, big or small, they all add up to a larger action across the entire watershed.